Tom Cruise again is called upon to save the summer box office with Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. And no surprise, the guy is Mr. Automatic. He knows how to entertain, thrill, push himself to the limits. It's hard not to fall in love with the passion that he brings to each project. It's a passion that a lot of the rest of Hollywood could really use right now, as they can't keep relying on this guy every freaking summer. His IMF agent Ethan Hunt now finds himself in the seventh mission, which involves the topical idea of sentient AI. Everyone wants to control it, and to Ethan, everyone seems to want it for their own megalomaniacal reasons, which informs much of his thinking as he and his team try to track down two keys that will allow a user ultimate control over this AI called the Entity. Villains also want it, and government types also track Ethan to make sure it winds up in their hands. For Cruise, I mean, he's playing the greatest hits here. He's still wonderfully charismatic in this role with cool determinism that he occasionally lets slip for moments of humor. Even though the role doesn't call for a great performance, he's still an actor with a great amount of intensity, and his physical agility doesn't seem to have diminished in the slightest. It's still great to watch him run, fight, and do all the rest of it. It's no surprise that Dead Reckoning is basically another action film giving him carte blanche to go to extremes. The stunt work here is out of this world great, practical, with no visible special effects, and done with such visceral impact that you basically feel jostled around in your seat, and that is when you're not on the edge of it. Director Christopher McQuarrie, again, frames all this perfectly, but Cruise is the juice that makes the car go. And speaking of cars, there's a great chase in Rome, which humorously features trying to drive a little Fiat. It makes great use of the city with its narrow alleyways, sharp corners, and steps. There's so much wrong way driving, jolting car crashes, and other vehicular mayhem that you really do hope that the city is insured. The action doesn't stop. The fights are furious and fast, and everything from horses, sandstorms, submarines, and bombs are used to elevate the action in its immediacy. And by far the very best thing here, though, is the last 40 minutes. A wonderful bit of lunacy from Cruise involving motorbiking, a mountain, parachuting away from cliffs, right onto a train. And if you think the danger stops there, then you really have never seen a Mission Impossible movie before. I think the marketing for this movie may have been a bit eager in showcasing all this the past couple months, but still, the sheer audaciousness of the whole thing is mesmerizing. This is also sort of an origin story for Ethan Hunt, and part of that is bringing back a figure from his past who stole someone from his life. That is S.A. Morales' Gabriel, who now also wants control of the AI. He's a ruthless villain, and he matches Cruise in physical altercations well. Yet, this being part one, I don't think we really got the full force of the animosity between these two characters, and hopefully that ramps up a bit more in part two. The actors playing Hunt's team are also back. Simon Pegg brings comic relief to tech whiz Benji. Ving Rhames has a way of being both calm and intense at the same time that works so well, especially in a scene where the two of them have to defuse an airport bomb. But this franchise has also opened it up to some very kick-ass ladies. Silo's Rebecca Ferguson, that is a great show, by the way. She's back as MI6 agent Elsa. Pom Klementieff is a martial arts assassin for the villain, and Haley Atwell is by far the best addition here as Grace, providing a laugh as a pickpocket and mystery woman who begins as sort of a thorn in Ethan's side before she suddenly becomes his number two sidekick. If there's one problem here, I would say it's with the script, which has a wonderful idea involving deceptive AI, but it doesn't seem to use it to advantage much. We get a world hangs in the balance storyline, and the keys work as MacGuffins, but it's here I really missed all of the sort of twists and the misdirections and the expertly veiled secrets that Brian De Palma brought to the first film. McQuarrie certainly uses De Palma's Dutch angle lensing a lot, but I really wish he had looked to his first screenplay, which The Usual Suspects, for some more like sleight of hand type stuff. He had 3 hours to work with here. Plus, part two is on the way. He could have played with this a bit more. But other than that, Mission Impossible is still humming along in the best of ways. Under Tom Cruise's leadership, this is the best and most exciting movie of the summer. Finally, something to really want to watch and appreciate again and again. And that's a mission easy enough to want to accept. That's why I'm going B plus, guys. But that is my opinion. I'd love to hear yours. What did you think of the movie? Is Tom Cruise still the best ever? Let me know down below there. Also, if you could, please hit that subscribe button. Please click that like button. And I hope to see you back next time. I am sorry for kind of rushing through this a bit, but it is very hot in here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm hot. All right, but I love this movie. I had to talk about it. I hope you guys enjoy it too. I hope to see you back next time. Bye bye.